Prime Minister Modi cuts SPG Convoy as austerity measure. Citing sources, it is reported that Prime Minister Modi has directed that the number of vehicles in his convoy be halved. Instructions regarding this have been issued to the SPG. The Prime Minister also suggested increasing the number of electric vehicles in the convoy. However, he stipulated that no new vehicles should be purchased for this purpose. The SPG has already begun implementing these directives. At the same time, steps are being taken to ensure that there is no compromise on the mandatory security guidelines prescribed in the Blue Book. Other ministries are also set to undertake various initiatives aimed at conserving fuel. Some chief ministers of BJP-ruled states have also issued directives to reduce their size of their convoys. In fact, the chief ministers of Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan have issued such directives. Union Minister C.R. Patil has decided to forego the use of escort vehicles. My colleague Piyush Mishra is now joining us with more details on this. Piyush, just days after Prime Minister Modi made that appeal in order to consume lesser fuel and opt for carpooling and or to opt for public transport. Now we're learning that a decision has been taken that Prime Minister Modi's convoy will be halved and there will be introduction of electric vehicles as well. Give us more details.
Well, that's right. What we are now learning, Anjali, is that Narendra Modi has asked for the number of vehicles in his convoy to be reduced by half, and this has been done after the kind of appeal which he himself is also making to the entire nation, requesting people to ensure that there should be less consumption of petrol and diesel. People should avoid traveling to foreign and they should avoid buying gold. But after this appeal which he has made, now he has the instructions regarding the reducing of number of vehicles in his convoy has already been issued. SPG is already implementing this. The Prime Minister has also said that the number of electric vehicles in his convoy should be increased, but for that, no new vehicles should be purchased, and the SPG is working on the directions those have been issued. Apart from that, Anjali, what we are also told that not only Prime Minister but also Chief Ministers of various states have started implementing this. Many union ministers have already started implementing this. It is also being ensured that there is no compromise with the mandatory security guidelines laid down in the Blue Book, and this is being done to ensure that there is no compromise of other things. But yes, there is less consumption of petrol and diesel. You would remember that the chief ministers of Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan have already issued instructions. Union Minister C.R. Patil has also decided not to use an escort vehicle, and all these things are happening amidst the kind of appeal which is coming in to the fore by the Prime Minister to the nation. Multiple times he has requested people to stop, to reduce the consumption of petrol and diesel, and this is happening amidst the kind of developments that are taking place in West Asia. We'll have to see how things are further going to, planned. But yes, that is a big instruction coming in from Prime Minister, where he has now asked for the number of vehicles in his convoy to be reduced by half.
All right, Piyush, do stay with us. Let's also listen into Prime Minister Modi when he made that appeal to the citizen to consume lesser fuel, in keeping in mind the raging West Asia war and the ripple effects which are being felt in India as well.
साथियों, गोल्ड यानी सोने की खरीद एक और पहलू है जिसमें विदेशी मुद्रा बहुत अधिक खर्च होती है, लेकिन देश हित में हमको ये तय करना पड़ेगा कि साल भर तक घर में कोई भी फंक्शन हो, कोई भी कार्यक्रम हो, हम सोने के गहने नहीं खरीदेंगे, सोना नहीं खरीदेंगे। मेरी देश के हर नागरिक से अपील है, जहां संभव हो पेट्रोल डीजल का उपयोग कम करें, मेट्रो का उपयोग करें, इलेक्ट्रिक बस और पब्लिक ट्रांसपोर्ट का अधिक इस्तेमाल करें। सरकारी और प्राइवेट दोनों ही दफ्तरों में वर्चुअल मीटिंग्स और वर्क फ्रॉम होम को प्राथमिकता दी जाए।
So that was Prime Minister Modi's appeal to not buy gold, at least for a year, to not buy gold unnecessarily, and to also opt for work from home. He has advised companies to give the employees the option of work from home to curb the use of petrol and diesel, and to decrease the consumption of fuel. And in fact, keeping that in mind and giving the message of that charity begins at home, Prime Minister Modi, what we're learning as per sources, that his convoy will also be halved because of to cut the fuel consumption, and there will be electric vehicles which will be introduced in his convoy. And my colleague Piyush continues to stay with us. Piyush, as we're learning that the convoy will be halved, but how will they make sure that there is no compromise on the security of the Prime Minister?
Sure, and Anjali, what we are also given to understand is that whenever such decisions are taken, the security apparatus always keep things in mind. And by doing this, what can happen is that whenever Prime Minister travels, there is a long list of vehicles which is attached to his convoy. So these vehicles will be reduced, and what will happen is that instead of using the petrol diesel vehicle, the electric vehicles could be attached to the convoy of Narendra Modi. But for that, the instructions have been issued to ensure that no new vehicles are brought. So these are the instructions that have been issued by the Prime Minister, and SPG has already started implementing this, and this is being done to ensure that there is less consumption of petrol and diesel. You would remember that Prime Minister has been making appeals to the people of the country, and this is being done to ensure that the situation can be controlled, and Prime Minister is also requesting people to use to more use these metro systems. Those are available there in various cities, and also electric vehicles. We'll have to see how things are further going to be planned, but yes, it has been done to ensure that there is less consumption of petrol and diesel, and in coming days we will see more electric vehicles. Those are going to be the part of Prime Minister's convoy.